Today we'll be putting a 3-inch catless downpipe on the 2021 Toyota Supra. Going to the unboxing here. This should be considerably lighter. I can tell already this is light. The factory one is going to be quite a bit heavier. There's some pretty heavy cats in there. Alright, so here it is. Arcade Tunes. That's a pretty massive opening. Obviously a nice straight through design. And then since we'll be running the stock O2 sensors so we don't get codes, what we have planned for that, if you come over here, these O2 spacers, but these actually have little mini catalytic converters in there. So I've run spacers in the past. You do a hard pull, you can still pop a code. So I'm hoping this will do the trick. All right, so now the car should hopefully be cooled off. So what you'll do, we'll end up taking the engine cover off, and then we'll undo the sensors, the connectors. And then I am gonna jack the car up now. We actually put these race ramps on here, make it way easier to jack up a low profile car. So we'll get this up in the air now and start taking a look. All right, so we'll take the engine cover off. Should just be held in with some clips. And set that out of the way. Okay, this looks like the oxygen sensors. So what we'll do, we'll undo the sensors. I might just pull this whole thing off, so when we take the downpipe off, we can just pull the whole thing off, then take the O2 sensors off the car. Probably be a lot easier doing it that way. Still pretty hot, so we're gonna let this cool off. Then we'll get that off, and then we'll get this thing up in the air and start going underneath the car. All right, so now that the O2 sensors are off, basically you pull down on this, and then you lift up right on where the blue part is with a flathead. Those slide off. Same thing here, you push up on that while pushing this. Slides right off. And then I end up just taking the other side of the connector, just clean off. That way it can all stay attached to the exhaust, make it a lot easier taking off. They're dangling right there. Basically here, it slides off this way. There's a little tab. You slide and push over, it releases, and then it comes right off easy. So we'll begin underneath the car now. So now we're under the car. We're going to remove this tray. So what I did first here was removed all around here. There's 8mm screws. Take those off, and then I got all these cracked loose already. They're 16mm, and then they're all loose, so we're going to drop it here, and then we'll be able to access downpipe here. Okay. All right, so everything's kind of broken free. You take this V-band off, and then we just kind of did like an up-down method. It slowly worked its way out of here. There's 2 nuts up here that brace the downpipe. We took those off, and then we got the V-band off as well. So there's a bolt on the right side, and there's a nut on the left side. We looked online, and it was showing like the nut can fall off to hold it. That might just be on the 20 Supra. On the 21 Supra, seems like it's welded on the V-band, which is how most of these typically are on V-bands. Then that took quite a bit of force of prying right in between there to break it free. The left side came off easy, and the right side was pretty tough, but now that's off. Connectors are all free out of the way, so now we're going to give this a good shake and get it to come down in. Make sure you hold this pretty good, because this catalytic converter is supposed to be pretty heavy here, so just be ready for that. Okay guys, we're here. We got the downpipe off. A bit tough. Actually, separating this to breaking it free was pretty big hassle, but enough prying and enough termination comes off. Crazy. Look at it's heavy, just straight capped this whole way, and then just nothing. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the O2 sensors off. Then we're gonna put these spacers in, okay? And we'll position them however they need to be. Then it goes right back on. Alright? Alright guys, got the exhaust on. I'll show underneath what I did. But I mean, as long as you get that downpipe made into the back of the turbo, and then once you get the V-band to where each side's kind of straddling one side and another, really by torquing it's just going to bring everything kind of right together. We'll go under the car. Okay. Alright, so there's your shot of the V-band. Much easier going in than taking out. It's always that way. Let's see what else. This here we just slid into the back of this exhaust. We'll tighten the V-band. Then right here we'll go ahead and kind of position that, put the nut on there, and then we already got the one of the nuts, if we can see that. Yeah, one of the nuts for the brace. We'll put the second one on, but we kind of wanted to make sure everything fit up nicely, and it all fits up pretty much just like the OEM. So we'll button this up, then we'll finish everything up top, then start her up.
Hey guys!
Alright, everything underneath the car is tightened up. I just secured one of these. So just to show you what you do here, you just slide this right in the track. And then just snaps right in. Okay. Then there's a little clip that goes there. I'm going to put that on. So we're actually going to start it, make sure there's no air leaks anywhere, and then we'll end up putting the under tray back in. All right, first start up, go to the back. Good.